Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Showing little if any change. A static population. Concerned with or producing or caused by static electricity. An electrostatic generator produces high-voltage static electricity. Not in physical motion. A crackling or hissing noise caused by electrical interference. Angry criticism. They will probably give you a lot of static about your editorial. Showing little if any change. A farm building for housing horses or other livestock. Firm and dependable. Subject to little fluctuation. The economy is stable. Maintaining equilibrium. Not taking part readily in chemical change. Resistant to change of position or condition. A stable ladder. Shelter in a stable. Stable horses. Showing little if any change. Conforming to the same principles or course of action over time. Concerned with or producing or caused by static electricity. An electrostatic generator produces high-voltage static electricity. Lacking in energy or will. Military, not involved in military operations. Not in physical motion. Of e.g. volcanoes, not erupting and not extinct. Chemistry, not participating in a chemical reaction, chemically inert. Desired amounts of inactive chlorine. Lacking activity, lying idle or unused. An inactive mine. Not active physically or mentally. Illness forced him to live an inactive life. Not engaged in full-time work. Inactive reserve. Not exerting influence or change. Pathology, not progressing or increasing, or progressing slowly. Not in physical motion. To a greater degree or extent, used with comparisons. An even, or still, more interesting problem. Of a body of water, free from disturbance by heavy waves. Scarcely a ripple on the still water. Marked by absence of sound. The night was still. Despite anything to the contrary, usually preceding a concession. Granted that it is dangerous, all the same I still want to go. Make calm or still. Lessen the intensity of or calm. Still the fears. A plant and works where alcoholic drinks are made by distillation. Cause to be quiet or not talk. Not sparkling. A still wine. Not in physical motion. Poetic, tranquil silence. The still of the night. Without moving or making a sound. He sat still as a statue. An apparatus used for the distillation of liquids. Consists of a vessel in which a substance is vaporized by heat and a condenser where the vapor is condensed. A static photograph, especially one taken from a movie and used for advertising purposes. He wanted some stills for a magazine ad. Free from noticeable current. A still pond. Make motionless. With reference to action or condition, without change, interruption, or cessation. It's still warm outside. Used of pictures of a single or static photograph not presented so as to create the illusion of motion, or representing objects not capable of motion. A still photograph. A crackling or hissing noise caused by electrical interference. A crackling or hissing noise caused by electrical interference. Not changeable or subject to change. A fixed and unchangeable part of the germ plasm. Not in motion. Not in motion. Not arousing emotions. Electricity produced by friction. A noisy fight. A disorderly outburst or tumult. They were amazed by the furious disturbance they had caused. Electrical or acoustic activity that can disturb communication. Psychiatry. A psychological disorder of thought or emotion. A more neutral term than mental illness. Activity that is a malfunction, intrusion, or interruption. He looked around for the source of the disturbance. An unhappy and worried mental state. There was too much anger and disturbance. The act of disturbing something or someone. Setting something in motion. The act of hindering or obstructing or impeding. Electrical or acoustic activity that can disturb communication. A policy of intervening in the affairs of other countries. Any obstruction that impedes or is burdensome. American football. Blocking a player's path with your body. He ran interference for the quarterback. The auditory experience of sound that lacks musical quality. Sound that is a disagreeable auditory experience. Modern music is just noise to me. Electrical or acoustic activity that can disturb communication. The quality of lacking any predictable order or plan. Emit a noise. A loud outcry of protest or complaint. The announcement of the election recount caused a lot of noise. Incomprehensibility resulting from irrelevant information or meaningless facts or remarks. All the noise in his speech concealed the fact that he didn't have anything to say. Sound of any kind, especially unintelligible or dissonant sound. He enjoyed the street noises. Disapproval expressed by pointing out faults or shortcomings. The senator received severe criticism from his opponent. A serious examination and judgment of something. Constructive criticism is always appreciated. A written evaluation of a work of literature. Disapproval expressed by pointing out faults or shortcomings. Static at radio wavelengths.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.